Traditional publishing, indie publishing, vanity publishing. It's also confusing. Which one would you do? Actually, which one am I going to do? Well, we'll talk about that. Hello everybody, my name is JD and today we have another author's answer, and this time we have a very interesting question about publishing itself. How do you publish? What are you going to publish? Well, let's get to that question in a moment. But first, if you're interested in answering the questions that are posed by Author's Answer, please take a look at this video up here and you can find out all about this series. So please check it out. This week's question comes from Red the Writer, and it's kind of a lengthy question here. So it is number 28. Vanity publishing, indie publishing, self-publishing, traditional publishing, author publishing. What's the difference? What do you recommend? Well, let's look at some of the pros and cons. First, there is traditional publishing. Now, this is probably the one that's going to get you the most exposure. You don't have to hire any editors, you don't make the covers. The publisher does that for you. However, on the downside, the royalties are much less than you would hope. A lot of authors don't make a living because they don't get enough money from the sales. So, unless you become an incredibly popular author, you're probably still going to have to keep a day job. The process is also pretty long. You need to get an agent, and it may take months. Actually, it may take a long time for any publisher to actually say, hey, I'd like to publish you. You get lots of rejection. Oh yeah. Indie publishing is the rising star of the publishing world now. It is taking over. You see, all you need to do is go through Amazon and publish through Kindle Direct Publishing and CreateSpace. Now, CreateSpace is where they make the actual print books, while KDP is ebooks. Now, in this case, you get most of the money. You get most of the royalties. In many cases, in the most ideal price range, you get 70%, which is great. Another big plus is you publish how you want it to be published. You decide on the cover, you get your own editor, and you don't have to change anything if you don't want to. You can publish a piece of garbage if you want, actually, but that's not recommended. You probably won't sell very well. Now, the downside is you have to pay for your editor, which can be expensive. You have to pay for the cover artist, and you have to do all of the marketing yourself. So you get to learn a lot about business in this case. But just using KDP and CreateSpace is free. You don't pay anything. Amazon just takes a portion of the sale price and you get the rest. Actually, you get most of it, which is probably the most attractive thing about indie publishing. Of course, you don't have to just go through Amazon. There's also things like Smashwords and Apple, so those are other options. Vanity publishing, on the other hand, doesn't really have any positives as far as I know. You have to pay for the publishing and you're not likely to ever see a profit. You have to pay for every single book that's printed. That doesn't sound good at all, does it? So the route that I'm going is indie publishing, unless I can get a very, very, very good deal with a traditional publisher. But I'm not betting on that. I like the ability to have full creative control over my books. I want to publish them as I write them. Well, of course, I will have them edited. I will have someone doing the covers. I actually already have someone who's done the cover for my first book. It looks great, by the way. I am not going to be showing you, though. Not yet. I want to actually have things official before I do anything like that. However, I will be doing a lot of work on marketing, so I want to learn how to market, how to get people to know about my book, and hopefully it'll get some notice. You know, if it gets a fairly high ranking in Amazon, then, well, that does its own kind of advertising, I guess. So, I'm really not doing this for the money anyways. I'm doing this because I like it. I just want to write something and have it published. And if I happen to make money doing it, great. although I would like to make a living writing. So how about you? What method of publishing would you prefer to use? You can leave your answer in the comment section below, or you can even make your own video about this. If you like this video, please give me a big thumbs up and please subscribe right over here. Also, you can check out these videos and the playlist is up here. So thank you for watching. See you in the next video.